Hey, Ghost and Lux here, back with our blind playthrough of Septerra, Legacy of the Creator. I don't honestly remember what happened the last time we left off. I think we're going through... What are we going through right now? Don't remember. It's been a week, but it feels like it's been longer because I've been working a ton. I remember coming in here, I just don't remember where we are specifically. It has to be the...
It's locked.
Right, we're in Wind City. In the Capitol building. Well, let's start exploring, I suppose. Looks like we have a couple of ways. We have this way, or upper left, or upper right. I mean, we'll probably have to go into both these areas eventually, so let's try the upper right first, see if we can clear some of these rooms. Wow, already, huh? Okay, I was gonna say, there's gotta be more. Where are they? Oh, you. Yeah, they're pretty tough. I think we need to be fully... Wonderful. Okay, well that works for me. Yep. Oh, and we need more magic. Maybe we'll have Selena. Yeah, ouch. Let's have Selena use a core item real fast. That's like the most annoying spot, because they do the... Well, they do that attack. Oh, come on, man. I love how he jumps out of his... thing, though. Oh, man, I was really... That would have been a hit, but for some reason that's the random 0. Critical failure or something, I don't know. May have something in my eyeball, too. That's... Come on, Selena. Man, it's just been rough. Work lately has been rough. It's better now, now that I'm... Like, it's basically the weekend, but... But I did the last couple weekends. At least Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I think one of them had a Monday attached as well, and that's just the worst. Yep, Maya's hurting. And of course I start yawning. For what it's worth, though, I haven't had really any coffee today. This is my first cup, so... That'll do it. By the way, any new people that are showing up, for some reason my Septerra playthrough has been getting more views, not necessarily any more time. That was what, a little over 100? Not necessarily any more like watch time. I think I looked at the metrics and they were and it was still like 30 seconds used or something like that. So I was just like, okay, whatever. I mean, that's That's how it goes. But anyone that does decide to stick around, you know, I appreciate it. And I hope you have a good time. That's, I think, for me, that's the most important thing. I wonder if just going through the hallways is easier because of these guys. Let's just see, because they do the cloaking thing, let's just see if we can wipe them out, like, fast. That's like, I'd rather have them miss, almost. Doing 0 damage, that just seems like... Like, how does that even work? You know what I mean? And you're poisoning him. That's wonderful. And we'll see if we can hit him. Well, the miss is not a shock. And that was a 0, wasn't it? That was a frickin' 0. Ah! Well, that's great. Whatever's in my eye is still there. And then I yanked on an eyelash that was still attached. Ugh, wow, it's like worse though. Very aggravating. Well, there we go. You know, for the amount of experience they give, these guys do way more damage than I was expecting. Or than should be. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a different room. I thought this was the hallway, but no. Well, let's go in here then. I bet this big room that we could go in, that's probably got one of the switches in there. Because there's a big dude walking around. A few big dudes. Okay, this could be a hard one. Thankfully, that attack, not so bad. Let's start with this dude first. These guys are why I miss Grub. Still, that's not bad. Miss. Like... My poor kitties. I was thinking about them. Just because they're always... I mean, I'm glad they're, like, trying to sleep or whatever now, but it is really annoying when they're trying to get up in front of me while I'm doing this, so I'm glad. And Maya, you missed again. It's just a little annoying when the kiddies are trying to... They want, you know, they want attention or whatever, so they walk in front of the monitor. They're like, hey, pet me! And I'm like, look, little cat. I'm in the middle of something. That's why... Man. Any sort of Dark Souls game in the future, like, that's gonna be rough. I just need to accept that death is inevitable if they decide to do that. I don't want to be like whatever her face was Alinity or Amaranth or whichever online thought. Well, that's cool. Whichever e-skank was online, you know, that threw her cat, like grabbed the cat and whoosh, like that's not acceptable. That is not acceptable. You know what? I never... Okay, so Selena does like 110 each time. And you do... I could have sworn it was 120. So she does a little bit less. 227. Yeah, it's like 107. So not much of a difference, but Selena should be our healer as opposed to Maya. Oh, what's up, guy? Guys. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, you're supposed to die. I thought you were supposed to die. Maya, you suck. Oh, well, these are not the same guys, though. These are gun dudes, not the assassin type. Oh well. Up to... let's try him. Assuming she can hit. If she can't hit, well... That works. Yeah. For 400 less experience, those guys are than the assassin type guys. Those guys are way easier. Although to be fair, they do about the same amount of damage, I think. They just seem to attack less often. Yep, see the switch? Let's see which door this opens. I'm glad it shows you. You know? Okay, door number 1. Now we can take the hallway back and explore those other 2 rooms on the outer side. Yep. So I have to say, I'm really happy that I've started this channel. Not, I mean, you know, no views certainly, but that's not why. I mean, any assassins? No, let's just do full. I mean, you know, I've sort of made my peace with the fact that I've chosen unpopular things to do, right? And, you know, it's like, if you choose unpopular stuff and you're not popular, well, there you go, right? You know, it's like, but more because it's given me a little bit more of an... Right, I forgot about that. That's okay. That's all right. Let's try this guy. But the, you know, the little bit more analytical thing, and I've mentioned this before, like with when I was playing Synthetic, Although apparently now Synthetic 2 has come out, so that's... I guess that's cool. I never really... Then again, I don't know if I should be mad about that dude healing. Never really played the first one enough to necessarily justify playing the second, but there you go. Ooh, excuse me. But just doing this stuff lets me appreciate, I guess, like, exploits and stuff a little bit more. You know? Like, intentionally seeking ways to break the game. Oh, my eyeball, man. You know, it's like, oh, if I choose this class, I can do this, or whatever, you know? I never really considered that stuff when I was a kid. It was just like, oh, the attack button attacks. That's what you do. Oh, items are for healing, and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's never like, well, you know, bread is... You shouldn't really use that because it costs you money or whatever, and it's like, oh, you want to... You know, synergize your team and all that stuff. I'm still not great at it, but I'm better at it than I was, which maybe that's not saying much. Let's take this dude out first. Oh, maybe I should have healed Maya before this, but whatever, it's fine. So, yeah, I just, you know, I'm grateful for the ability to do better, I suppose. I need to be even better. You know, I need to... It's, yeah, like I said, still not great at it. But what can you do? Still not great at the advanced stuff. Let's put that. You know, because it's like, well, party composition. You want a fighter, you want a healer, you want a, you know, whatever. You want your different roles filled. Like, I get that part, but then the whole, like, well, you could do this to, you know, paralyze them and reset their clock or whatever. I don't know. Potion and root. Yay. Let's heal. Just the reason I bring this up is because, looks good. Yeah, why not? We're gonna use more, definitely. Just because I've been reading, on lparchive.org, the Let's Play archive, reading someone's playthrough of Unlimited Saga, which is a game that I never really... I mean, it was kind of universally shit on because it's a Saga game, but it's like more obtuse than normal. If that makes sense. Like, Saga games themselves are... Yeah, just like... They're made for, you know, either obsessed or autistic people. I'm not quite certain, but... You know, that also like RPGs. Kind of like that... That sort of overlap. And so it's just like really hard for me to get in them. Or into them. And then, but you know, I've always been kind of interested in it, especially because I guess it's made similar to like a lot of the old school computer RPGs. Just with a different look. It's got like the actual board game look. But someone's, you know, I've been reading someone's playthrough of it, and I'm like, oh, that's... Maybe it doesn't seem so bad after all. I mean, it is. It's brutally difficult. You know, and Corgan got a level, yay. I don't know what his level is now, 39, I guess it's not super important, it's helpful, but, you know, yeah. But yeah, Unlimited Saga, still brutal. But it's one of those things that you have to be willing to essentially lose your time. You know, you have to be willing to get to the end and fail and have to restart from the beginning. Here we go, assassins. 3 of them. Let's try... Oh, you slowed her? That's a dick move. That's why I don't like these guys. Let's see if we can do... hit him, maybe. Feel my blade, infidel. Or... I mean, technically we're the infidels, so whatever. We'll, I'll get her up to max, because she's slow, and then maybe she'll need to heal or do something else. Alright, you're gonna cloak then. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, with my... I mean, I think a lot of people do have the scarcity mindset. And, do I heal with her, or do I... Let's try attacking. No. For a second I was like, oh, did she hit? No. But you have to... That's the thing about those, like, the old school RPGs. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to try. You have to be willing to lose your time, to waste your time. And at least for me, maybe I won't be able to play it until I retire. Just because, like, my job is... It consumes my life. Unfortunately. Alright. You're on healing duty now. So it's just difficult, you know, the and I really wonder about the average person, if they have the same, you know, the same issues, right? I mean, we all do. We all feel like we never have enough time or whatever, but you know, it's like my job, it can be really bad. Oh, F me, I'm like... Oh, we got one more core point for Corgan. Yay. Yeah, just being on call. Like, that sucks. Oh, that's a painting of the Underlost. Hopefully this fight won't be too bad. But yeah, it's like, is this the dude that just attacked us? Well, whatever. Maybe it's more advantageous to attack the one that just attacks, because they don't have time to... Like, you're never going to be able to stop these people from attacking, but maybe you can? I don't know. Anyway. It's like the average person, the average job gets a lunch break. We don't always. Oh, they're summoning. Is this Marduk? Oh, this could be really bad. Who's gonna get killed? Don't die, Maya. Oh, crap. Okay. Time to heal. I'm gonna have you heal yourself. I'm gonna have Corgan attack. And when Maya gets to her second thing, we'll have her heal as well. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's like you work all day and then we're on call anywhere from a third of the month to half the month. Are you kidding me? We're dead. That's kind of bullshit. I mean, it is bullshit because I don't mind them using spells, but someone missed. Corrigan missed? Well, she's dead. Oh, no, it missed her. Okay, I need to resurrect, I suppose. Or do I attack him and see if we can... Let's attack him, see if we can knock him out, and then we'll resurrect. Okay, for a second I was like, oh my god, it didn't kill him. We have to resurrect, let's do Corgan. That actually does like half their health. That's pretty good. But yeah, I guess long story short, like I just wonder if other people have the same like time scarcity mentality that I do. It's just And again, 1800 experience, right? The assassins give you 17. Three assassins give you 1700. But these dudes, they can apparently each do an attack that does 180 damage to everybody. Like that's kind of bullcrap. Kind of bullcrap. Okay. Oh, you could do more than 110. It's probably 112. Anyway. Alright, well. Yeah, we're going through core runes. I mean, that's what it takes. Still, I mean, it's worth it if you can do it, because the experience, right? Let's stop this dude first. Or now this guy. Because not only can he cloak, he can barrier, he can poison. This dude can do that crazy ass summon. And honestly, I mean, some of these attacks are fine and good. Like some of these extra... Not just the standard attack, but some of these things are great, but okay, that's a miss. But it just seems like they're not worth it when you need to straight up damage people, you know? Like it's all about the damage. You just gotta kill them, and you can, but especially because they get turns and they hit you and stuff. I mean, obviously they get turns, but they hit you as well. Speaking of which, we should save, considering the encounter we just had. $163 in battle. That's fine. Nice. He might do more damage now. I really, really hope he does. Okay, before we go into this area, let us save the game. Yeah. I hope you guys have had a good Christmas, by the way. I worked. Again. I don't mind, I volunteer. I volunteer for Christmas. I guess this just looks the same as the Imperial Palace on Shell 1. But yeah, so in the upper right we have another couple doors, and presumably each collection of rooms has one switch. That's fine. Yeah, let's go. That's why I stocked up. That's why I buy tons of core runes. And these doors are locked. What is... Oh. See, I want to know who this picture is. It's got to be one of the developers. It's like Todd Howard before Todd Howard. Let's go for one of you. Holy Blade! I don't know. It's... I can imagine that getting real old. I'm trying to remember Legend of Dragoon. Because I'm pretty sure they did something like that. Like, they called out each of their attacks. I just remember, like, Whip Strike for your girl character. Rose. I swear that looks like a heart. Maybe it's not supposed to, but it looks like one. Alright, so... doors, presumably they're locked.
It's locked.
Why did you go into the middle of the hallway to figure this out?
It's locked.
Okay. Well... yeah, so I guess you go into each side and maybe there's two switches in there. One to open that, one to open the main way. Oh, do we need to heal? Yes. And another thing is I've also been reading on that same archive. LP Archive, I'd actually recommend it. It's really great for... they have a lot of video Let's Plays as well, but there's a fair number that are like screenshot and text-based. Which is handy, you know, because I don't necessarily want to watch videos on my phone, but it's great for, like, you know, when I'm pooping at work or whatever, you know. But I was reading one about the really old D&D games. I mean, GOG has like all these collections, right? Oh, you missed? Selena is not as... she doesn't do damage as much, but she usually doesn't miss, so... there we go, we got one. But they had these... so these old school RPGs. And those ones are brutal as well, like super brutal, and you have to rest. Because that was kind of the big thing with like Dungeons and Dragons, was your spells were single use basically. So you know, you'd get into a battle and you'd have to decide like, hey, do I use this spell or not? And then you'd basically have to heal and rest and stuff after. Maybe not after every battle, but battles apparently were hard enough that you had to. You know, and you can't really rest in dungeons because monsters and stuff. So This kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I never played any of those. Did I? I guess I played Fantasy way back in the day, but like I mentioned, I quit that when my entire party died in like one battle from old age. Yeah, that's a trauma that I will never I'll never get over it. Someone else gained a level. Who was it? Oh, must have been Selena. I wasn't paying attention. It's fine though. But yeah, I guess you'd have to rest after. Oh no. Oh, you little bastards. Oh, good. I was just thinking there wasn't enough bulls. Do I want to do 2? Let's do level 2 attacks. See if we can knock them out quickly. Let's go for this dude. Maybe he's charging for that level 3 scatter shot. Let's go for that one, I suppose. Not quite enough, but maybe. All right, that works. But it kind of makes me want to, like, reading these LPs, it kind of makes me want to play them. Even though I think it would be incredibly frustrating to do so. Let's try in here. Wait. Actually, okay, no enemies. So that's good. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of that a little bit, just due to... we're fine. Just due to all the healing. But still, that's got to be even worse, because it's like... Like, how do you heal your characters in those games? I mean, I think it's just resting. Hey, buddy. Big guy. I think it's mostly resting. I think you do have, you know, clerics and stuff, but I think we go for this dude first. Actually, I remember playing the original Fallout, and it was similar, right? Like, you had to rest, and that's more of an old school RPG. Okay. It always fakes me out. I'm like, is it gonna die? Is it not gonna die? Ah, should have done the other one. I mean, I suppose we still could. We could try. Let's try it. That's fine, man. Then we'll go for this guy. I just lost my train of thought. Something about CRPGs. Oh yeah, Fallout. Right, the whole resting thing. Like, that was primarily how you healed. Because the original Fallout, you did have stim packs, but it wasn't like... current Fallouts where it's like, you have all these ways to heal. It was like, no, it was almost more like survival. Like survival horror, but survival adventure? Is that maybe that's a good way to describe the genre of old CRPG games. Survival adventure. Yeah. I mean, yes, this is not as good as doing it in battle, but do you really want to spend the time in battle healing yourself when you could be punching dudes in the face. Well, I guess we have swords and guns, so there's the switch. There's one of the switches, possibly. Oh, they saw me. I should have been crouching. That would have... I love that, though. I love the crouching thing. It's like you crouch and somehow enemies don't see you even though you're walking right in front of them through an open room. It's like the dumbest thing, but I mean, honestly, how else are you gonna do it, you know? Well, and then again, maybe you can't sneak. But yeah, I like that. I actually like... Oh, come on. Survival adventure. Oh, you. We'll see if we can... this might not be enough. Okay, we'll take it. But I guess... I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like how difficult a lot of these old games were. And not even just because... So, a lot of the old, like, Nintendo hard games, the rationale for their difficulty is more because of, you know, they come from arcades. That's kind of the rationale. Is like, oh, all these old games were hard because of arcades. And that's true. I mean, that's clearly the case. But I think it's more than that, actually. Because in some cases, it's core relic. Sure. You know, to be fair, I mean, sure, there's... Like, the developers were not... Oh, I guess I'm good. We could take an attack or two. Uh-oh. Wait, where are you? I mean, the developers were not the ones, like, making money off the games, per se, right? It would be the arcades, or the company they worked for, or whoever, but, you know, at the same time, it's like, if you make something and it's too easy and it doesn't make a lot of money, maybe they don't keep you on. Maybe they don't hire you back, or whatever, you know? Maybe they don't give you as much leeway. Maybe they give you the shitty projects, right? But it also just could be, oh, gotta kill the assassin first. Or not. Thought he was doing it. Thought he was firing that off for a second. But it also could be because of, I guess, games in general. It's like if it wasn't challenging, why play it? You know? Then again, maybe it all ties into itself, right? Because back then there was a lot more... And when I say back then, I mean like, you know, 50s, 60s, right? Because that's when... When did Atari come out? Board games started in the 50s, 60s. I don't know. I guess it's just like... The idea that I just had was that games were hard. Right on. Right on. You can kill those dudes in one hit now. That is phenomenal. I guess that's fine. Board games were so hard because people were okay with challenge, and they were okay with challenge, or more okay with challenge, because they had more agency in their everyday life. This is my hypothesis. Is it also going to hit? Oh, that's unexpected. Huh. But there's still one more switch somewhere. Now the question is whether this other switch will close these two doors right here. Alright, well, let's save first. I suspect there's something to my hypothesis, though, about, you know, there were more small business owners, everything was like a small town, right? You didn't have, like, Amazon. I mean, hell, ordering by mail, you know, you'd send something off and it would take 6 to 8 weeks. Excuse us, we're just cutting through. I'm gonna fully explore this whole little area, though. And we'll, yeah, I guess we'll do this. Right on. Watch him miss. I was like, oh, if she could do that, then he could definitely kill one, and then... Glad he didn't. So... Yeah, I mean, there's probably something to that, where... more agency leads to greater resilience. You know, if you're not a wage slave, you're not subject to someone else's whims, then, you know, you're okay with... It's all about, like, how much hardship in your life that you've got, right? Because if you're like a wage slave for someone else, that's extra hardship that you wouldn't have if you were more in control of your life. You know, I'm not going to say that having your own business is easier. It's not, but it is more, it's probably more fulfilling. You know, it's like the whole thing of it's not work if you enjoy it, right? It's hard, it's long hours, but it's more fulfilling than the daily grind of going to work for someone else and, oh, you know, you get to be told when you can, you know, you're owned, right? Show up at this time, you get to leave at this time, you take your lunch at this time, you can go to the bathroom at this time. You know, it's significantly different. So it would totally make sense for me, for games to be more challenging. Oh. We had to go the other way first. That's unexpected, because there's no door in here in the first place. Well, that makes sense. Fair enough. Health? Do we need any? Yeah, we'll heal what's his face. Corgan. Bam. Oh, I don't know how much she does now that she's stronger. What, 120 probably, something like that? I like that hypothesis. It's probably correct. Let's just all see if we can kill all of them. One each, maybe. Oh, I just sighed because now this high-pitched whine in my left ear right now. 94! We're getting closer to capping out. We might just need to use one of these. Although I'm hoping... Maybe this is not like the traditional conventions of your normal fantasy RPG stuff is like, you know, something that heals a quarter of your health, something that heals half of your health, something that is 75 of your health and then full, right? Or even, you know, set numbers like this does Well, I mean, yeah, that's technically what this is. These are set numbers, but I was gonna say, like, minor stuff, so that when you get higher levels, like the level, their basic potions are like worthless, because it's like, oh, they do 10 health, and you start with 15. You're like, whoa, this is great, but then, you know, you level up a bit, and then you have like 100 health, and you're like, or, you know, I can only carry 9 potions, and each of these do 10, and that won't even, you know, so whatever. I have 100 health. I'm gonna use all of them to heal myself up to maximum for one person. But here it's like, you start with the bread, and the bread is like more than your characters even have, and then now it's like a sixth, whereas this is maybe 75%. Like the next one up is like 75% of our character's health. It's very odd. It doesn't obey the standard delineations, I guess, of healing whatever. Also doesn't seem to be anything in here aside from enemies. Still, it's fine. We are well prepared. You know, the other thing is, I wonder if being able to enjoy difficult things like that means you are of a more sound mind. You know, does that make sense? Like, if you can't stand the harder stuff, then you're weaker than a person that can. Makes sense to me. Let's see if we can kill this dude, because he healed, so he's like probably maximum. I don't think 2 level 2s are gonna be enough. Nope. 3 level 2s? Yes, indeed. I don't know. See, that's why I like this channel, because even stuff like this, like, you know, just random encounters, random combat or whatever, like, normally this is the stuff you cut out, right? H.C. Bailey cuts all these out. There was some... I didn't think a table would have anything, but okay. Let's see what it's got. Smelling salts. Yep, resurrect. Worth it. Worth it. Let's heal her. 212. 119. Yes. Yes. So almost about 120. There's probably maybe a little difference, but works for me. And again, we have like a ton of money that we don't. Let's see if we can get through this map. We probably have 3 more encounters. Well, all right, if you want to ignore me. There was, yeah. One was an open hand, one was a closed hand. For some reason. No switch in here, it's got to be in that last door. That's fine. Like I said, you want to ignore me. There was only one enemy, but I'm certain more would have popped up. Why are these chairs facing this TV? The TV's not even facing that direction. It's like they're gonna stare at the back of the TV. I know, they're sprites. I get it. I'm just being... I'm nitpicking. I was gonna say pedantic. I couldn't remember the word though. Well, I guess let's go fight that dude then. Oh, there's another fight out there. That's fine. We still have a couple minutes. Hopefully should be able to get these 2 fights out of the way. Because I want my experience. You know, the thing is these fights can be a chore. They can be, but it's all about minor improvements over time. You know, it's all about little bits of experience here and there, as opposed to, you know, fighting the boss or something. See, I'm hoping he's strong enough to kill the dudes, but no, not yet. Let's try it. Disappointing. He does some good damage, though. But yeah, I really do like kind of this rambling, like philosophy or politics or whatever. And when I say politics, I don't mean like vote for candidate so and so. Unless it's unless the candidate is Vermin Supreme, yes, vote for him. And if you don't know about him, he is a treat. But yeah, when I say politics, I mean more like just not even really more like moral positions, I suppose. I wonder if I could do tackle targets in a line. I guess we could try it. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. They can each attack one and then he could finish him off. That's not bad. Costs 3 core energy. I'm not super thrilled about that, but you know, whatever. Almost. Well, that's good. It took about an hour, but we got through. I'm wondering if this is going to be the final area of the Wind City Palace. Like, I wonder if the next area has the boss. I don't know. Let's heal up. And we'll, yeah, pretty close to topping her off. Oh, what is our... Another 6,000, so 3 more fights, 4 more fights. And, yep, the stairs lead to the next area. We're not going to go there just yet. We could, but I don't wanna. All right. All right, guys, well, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I guess it's just that, you know, that I'm back into the game after... it was only a week, but it felt like so much longer. It felt like so much longer. The last couple weekends and the week in between was a little bit on the rough side. Last couple weeks have been rough for me. Just work. Work really sucks my energy out, and not in a good way. Yeah. Anyway, that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.